Hello and welcome to another edition of Let's Draw Stuff. My name is Joe, and we are going to be adding the flat color to our picture from last time, which is shown here. We have a layer set up for it already. Alright. So here's our picture. What we're going to want to do is make this like a nighttime scene. So that's something to keep in mind. Decide what kind of skin color we're going to have for her. Let's do something more of that color. Alright, well, that'll be the skin. Alright. I imagine the coat's going to be a red color. Let's do that. Most likely going to be blue jeans. Dark blue jeans. Let's go with a darker brown. We'll just add that to the swatches. Darker brown for the boots. The gloves are going to be a similar reddish color. Grass is green. Sky is blue, but that's only because that's how we're going to start it off with. Let's see what that looks like. I guess let's make it a purple telescope. Alright, well, we've got our, let's see if I can do that again without screwing up. There we go. Cut. Paste. Just putting it on the palette on its own layer. Palette layer, if you will. Two L's. Oh well, it don't matter really, other than the fact that I can't spell. All right. I for ink dropper. Let's start with the skin because that's always the fun one. We're drawing people here. Okay, opacity, everything seems to be normal. Not a lot of skin to deal with in this one. It's going to be fairly easy. It's really just the face. I don't think I picked what color hair. I guess we'll go with brown for the hair too. I know I already have brown here, but I just like to keep them separate. Wrong layer. Alright. Now I could use the lasso tool to do all this, but let's get our money's worth, folks. we're doing it different ways at different times. So right now I'm kind of going through the outline of it because I'm just going to use like the paint bucket to fill in the rest. But I got to have something to stop it, or it'll just take over the whole screen. Ah! Sounds like an unstoppable horde. It'll take over the whole screen unless we put up a barrier. Well, basically. Yeah, but bam. Let me just go back over with our brush over this line. There we go. Now you're thinking, well, what about her face? Yeah. There's that. Darker red. And do a quick little dodge around the eyes. Alright, that's the base color. Alright. Gloves. Just remember when you're doing this, make sure your flat colors and your color are under your ink layer, or you're just going to go over top of it. Alright. Coat. Basically is this color. Excuse me. I'm a little piggy. Oink, oink, oink. Yeah, I'll have to fix that. Actually, Control Alt Z that bad boy. Come on, there we go. Here, we'll use the magic tool. We'll go to the ink layer. Boom. Boom. Can we? Yes, somewhat. And what you do after doing that, go to select, modify, expand. Now you don't want to do this too much. I'm saying probably about 1 or 2. 2. See, it expands our border like the Roman Empire. And we're just going to take care of the stuff that the tool can't. With our lasso, round them up, E-haul. No. Lasso. Lasso it up. Don't mind me, I'm just making sound effects to make it more exciting for you, I guess. It's an adventure, right? Never try to bite off more than you can chew when it comes to trying to highlight this stuff, because then you'll just end up making a mistake and have to do it over. Take your time. Take up the small chunks. You'll eventually get it. I'm sure there's easier ways of doing it, but this is just one way that I do it. Alright, we've got the coat completely highlighted. Go back to our flat color. Hit G for the bucket. Boom, we have red. And just go through and clean up anything else. It's not perfect. Didn't do a very good job with that. Brush. Just taking care of some minor details. It's all about the details, right? Alright, doot doot doot. Now, just zooming out. Pants. Go back to the ink layer. And select, modify, expand, 2. Alright, we'll go back through and do the same thing we did last time. Alright. Backdoor flat. Brown. Oh wait, we didn't want brown, we wanted blue, didn't we? Oh yeah. My mistake. Although the brown didn't look bad. It's just I don't want too much brown. She can have pink socks. No, there's no socks. These are boots. Control D. There we go. Had something highlighted. Yeah, it would just take too long to do that same process for the shoes when you could just go over it real quick. I've done it. It's just takes too long. It just takes longer. And we're trying to be about speed here. I want it to take 2 hours to upload this video. I want that a little darker. Alright. Big purple telescope. So, do that next. Bam. No. Bam. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Get a little closer. Bam. Boop. Bam. 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 Alright. The rest of that's going to have to be done with a different tool. But we will go ahead and hit select, modify, expand, 2. I got most of it. This time we're going to use the polygonal lasso tool, as this is more of a precise instrument. I probably could have just did it with the polygonal tool and it probably would have taken less time. But they would learn. Alright, let's take care of that part, but we're going to have to cut that out. Cut that out. We're using the Alt key here to deselect all of this. If I haven't been too clear. If you wanted to add more on, you'd use the Shift key while doing this. Just hold it down. Alright. Telescope. Bam. There we go, we have a purple telescope. Now, back to the ink layer, grass. Grass is great. Expandamundo. Now, before we go any further, we're going to make another layer, and that's going to be flat BG for background. I just prefer it this way. That's the problem with these little details. If you ever accidentally click off of your what you have selected, just hit Control Z. It'll bring it right back. Alright, one more. Alright. We're on the flat. Brush. real simply, no, not real simply. Real simply, again, not real simply. Gotta hit the right button. There we go, we got our blue. And you're thinking, well, that's kind of bright for being dark, but we got our night layer and it's kind of darker. Which we're gonna have to fiddle with over here. See, now it looks a little more darker. There's different things over here. There you go, that looks like it's nighttime. Maybe make it a little darker in the background. Multiply. Okay, well anyways, that is the flat color for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like or maybe even the subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, or if you just want to say I'm a hack or anything like that, feel free to just leave a comment down below. Have a good night, everybody.